should bring me one.
Great. That's new.
I'll wear my suit tomorrow. You bring me a tie. I will rock that tie. You got a deal?
Yeah, we're doing a post-op tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring you time.
Okay, so look straight ahead. You'll see inside the barrel of the microscope, there's a white light, okay?
I'm looking right at it.
Yeah,
Looks like
focus
the
on
sun.
that. Yeah, exactly. If you stare at it, it'll get some colors on it. So we're doing 40 at 161.
I'm seeing layers of color.
Layers of color. So you got to let me know, like, because I have a blue suit and I got a black one. I might have like a gray one that's like a little plaid on it. So
He's good with anything to take over.
these ties just take over no matter what you wear. That's what you're telling me?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Are you going to watch this video later?
I hope to. I'm excited about it.
Yeah. I'm glad you are. Yeah.
The youngster that was here, is that your son?
He's my boy, yeah. That's my son. He's 12. And because he's homeschooled, he gets to come to work with me.
Oh, proud of you for being
Yeah.
homeschooled.
He comes with me on Tuesdays and Thursdays now. Like now that he's old enough and he can kind of do his work, like
Is he interested?
I don't think he was at first, but I feel like he's getting a little more interested.
That's very cool. Am I looking at the light or the other thing?
Yeah, there are 3 lights now, and
there are.
the one that I want you to look at is the one that's a little bit to the right.
Bigger one.
Yeah. Now you'll feel a little cold water here. If that stings, that's normal, okay? Yeah. And I think well, I don't know about every dad, but maybe a lot of dads would be happy to see their son follow in their footsteps.
Oh,
Depending on where your footsteps have led you in life. But at the same time, you don't want to make your child feel pressured. I don't want to be like, the kid who's like afraid to disappoint their overbearing father.
Oh, yeah. And one of the sure ways to drive away is to try to push it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let them come. So, of your 6 kids, what kind did you get?
I got 2 girls and 4 boys.
Wow, ages?
The girls are 20, 15, and the boys are 12, 6, 5, and 2.
Outstanding.
It's a real crew, it just...
Oh, yeah. To me, that's family.
I was thinking like when the boys are all grown and I've got this team of men behind me, like, I don't know. We can accomplish anything if we, have a gang of guys like that. You can see why people wanted to have a bunch of sons like back in the frontier days.
Oh, well, especially if dairy.
Really would multiply your ability to do things. How about you?
4 kids, well, 5 actually adopted one, but all are normal-sized daughters. When I say normal-sized,
Normal sized?
yeah, 5, 6, blonde girls. There's Luke. He's 6'8" and 340.
Shut up.
Yeah, had him in drugs.
Luke?
Yeah.
This is enormous.
Yeah, he just turned 33, and he's a Viking. And they're all wonderful. I've been blessed with it.
No kidding. Huh. What are those guys doing?
Luke has followed in our footsteps. We've been in the hotel business forever, so he started his own. He's a general contractor, does hotel renovation. Finished the Hilton. Does
Eugene Hilton?
yeah, furniture pusher. He's done several hotels here. And his partners have affordable housing utility.
Hey, can I pause you for a second?
Yeah.
Hey Todd, my foot pedal's not working, so
no.
will you turn off the continuous irrigation first? Is the whole machine down?
Yeah, what is...
Come on.
Mickey, I think we need some non-sterile hands over there. Do you mind pushing that green button? Somehow we turned off or something.
Hey, do you have a mosquito so I can clamp the infusion line? So I don't waste all my BSS while you clamp that one with the green line on it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, not too tight, you don't want to trash it. I'll push that here.
Do you voice the video?
Yeah, I'm wearing a little wireless mic.
Outstanding. Good.
Well, I felt like I was doing them for a while with just some background music.
Why don't you hit one?
And then, random people on YouTube would say, hey, you should talk on this video.
Oh, I think so.
And that's what my son said too, but I didn't do it at first because I was like, you know, what if I say oops? Or what if I don't know, I probably shouldn't use your name, right?
Yeah, because if you're pushing that green
So it should be anonymous. And
changing it, I don't know what else.
but you know, the one thing that has happened that I didn't expect is that I've got a couple notifications that we are violating, or they've detected copyrighted material. Because we have music in the background. My mic will pick up the radio.
So you got to pay ASCAP or whatever it is.
Well, they don't charge you money, but they'll like, we're going to show ads on your video.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's happened to me a couple times, and I don't know, I just filed a dispute.
I would.
But apparently if you get 3 copyright strikes, then they'll like terminate your YouTube account. Like they're pretty serious about it.
Shut off in the middle, and they can push the power button a couple times and come back.
Maybe unplug it, plug it back in.
Maybe you just get us to sing background for you while you're doing it.
Yeah.
You unplug it?
I find myself humming from time to time. So
I do
that's
too.
awkward, right?
Power button back
People
there?
talk to me
Okay.
about that.
Yeah. People have talked to me about that my whole life, teachers.
As long as you're not in the corner rocking back and forth. And
Okay, all right. So you're in the hospitality business, huh?
have been forever.
Can I get a little BSS? Cordia's starting to, the gel's kind of wearing off. Or maybe a little more Gonio on there.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you just put a little more Goniasol on there? Just so,
So Todd, just so you know, whenever that happens, get your thing on the tip of your phaco, or make sure somebody clamps this. We'll start running on you.
yeah, we have the mosquito on there now because
Oh, you have it. Okay, good.
it froze.
It was still running here. That's why.
Yeah, it froze
it was
up.
Probably going straight
Yeah.
into the.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
it's still gonna run out into
Yeah.
the cartridge if we don't clamp it up there. Okay.
How are you doing? Okay up
I
there?
do good. Now, does it hurt things?
And
if
we
I
need
blink?
non-sterile
What's-
hands.
No, you can blink all you want.
Oh, good.
I encourage you to blink freely.
I'm a blinker.
Yeah. You watch this later, and if you can hear your voice, you'll be like, "Oh, I'm not actually blinking at all." Wow. Yeah, you don't have to
I see
irrigate.
that. Yeah, that makes all the little bubbles.
You don't have to irrigate once that's on there. Yeah, especially when you jet it. If you jet it too firmly, then it carries in the bubbles, like a Venturi effect or
I
something.
really felt like I was going soft that time.
Yeah.
I remember last time.
You don't know your own
I'm
strength.
doing it.
How tall are you? I feel like you're not 6'8".
Oh no, I started at 5'10", I'm now 5'8".
Huh.
As you get older, you shrink.
After you're 40, you get shorty.
All
To float the
good,
pedal
good,
back.
well put.
So somebody told me that today on my
you're 40.
on my birthday card. Yeah, thanks, Todd.
You know, everything happens, and I got fatter, I lost my hair,
Uh-huh.
to be black,
Uh-huh.
I mean, all kinds of things.
Well, at least you're not broke anymore, right?
No, that's true. Not any less either.
Would you rather be young and broke,
Unplanned, yep.
or 65 and flush with cash?
I actually just love my life, whatever it happens to be. So.
Yeah, no, that's the best answer. I feel like happiness is something. It's like a decision or maybe a tendency, and really independent of your circumstances.
That's
Make sure it
exactly
doesn't go
true.
too low, yeah.
And often just
Like
fight over.
like right now, you know,
You really fixed it this morning, yeah.
my machine's not working. That's okay.
Yeah.
I've got another one in the other room, so we're gonna give this thing a chance to reboot, test it out, calibrate it, and then we'll finish things up. If not, we'll just roll the other machine in here. And now you get, instead of a 6-minute surgery video, you get a 25-minute surgery video with a bunch of.
Called a major feature.
Yeah, let me turn off this light a little bit to give you a break from that. Yeah, doesn't that sound? I should have turned that off 5 minutes
I
ago.
don't mind. So what do you do if you're?
There's like a theme and like a story, like a little backstory.
Yeah.
And they lock you in this room, and let's say you're trapped in the survival bunker of this, Ted Kaczynski type, and he's locked you in, and there's a 60-minute timer. A bomb's gonna go off, and you're gonna die
Oh, perfect.
unless you can figure out how to disarm it. He's left clues for you, so you have to search the room and find a clue, and it's a secret code or.
It's a game you're living.
Oh yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. It's a big kind of a trend right
We
now.
got me here in Eugene.
Yeah, there are like half a dozen businesses I don't see how they're going to stay in business because, I mean, they have to rent a retail space, and the hourly revenue cannot be good, you know.
Have you done it?
Oh yeah, I've done all that I can because I feel like they're not going to stay in business. Sadly, sadly, it is really, really fun if you like solving puzzles and feeling totally confused and not knowing what to do next.
Well, if you get into it, you also feel threatened, don't you?
It's really intense, especially because I don't know. It seems like every time you do it, it really comes down to the wire, and so you're like running around, feeling really stressed out. Like in the last 5 minutes, hey, try this lock, try this key. What about that code? Have you, yeah. Have you checked under the couch cushions? You know, pull up the rug and look under the rug. Maybe there's something under there. Yeah. My wife and I have done about probably 8 or 9 of them, just the two of us.
What happens if you don't make it?
You fail.
And you wouldn't be here doing my eye.
Yeah, you're right. I'd be dead. Well, some of them they'll let you go a little over, but
boom or something.
They always come in, and if you run out of time, they'll come in and kind of walk you through the rest of the puzzle.
Or rescue you.
Yeah. So
it still sounds like a lot of fun.
You can only. That's why I think it's not a great business model, is because they set up this room, which costs it's a lot of time, and costs some money to set up, and then you can only do it once, and it's only fun one time.
Oh, because
the next time it's the same puzzle.
It's got to be a different puzzle.
I mean, it's a lot of work. There are like electronic switches and lights, and some of them are really high tech, and some of them are just like low tech. But
what does it cost?
Oh, like $25 each.
That's all?
Yeah.
No, they're not going to make it.
No. How can they? How can they?
No repeat values.
We used to do mystery murder weekend.
Uh-huh.
Oh. You know, it would be a whole weekend, and you'd have a whole plot, and everybody is a character. And you're talking about
a whole weekend?
Yeah, 50, 60 people. You go to a hotel, that all the deals are involved. You know,
seriously, that's really cool, like an Agatha Christie role-playing thing.
Yeah, exactly what it is.
I didn't know there was anything like that. Did you have to set them up yourself, or was that
we actually set the first one up.
A club that you were in?
Yeah, no, we searched it out. We did it first at a hotel in Montana, a resort. It was so successful. It was incredibly successful.
Huh.
Came up with some big dough prizes and stuff.
I wanted to do that for like our company Christmas party a few years ago, but everyone was like too embarrassed, and they didn't want to dress up, and they didn't want to be like, nobody wants the attention. So, and
did you ever know Ed Ragazzino? You know who he was?
I have no idea. No.
Ed was he passed away 2 years ago. He was the musical theater guy here in Eugene, the Health Center, and so on and so forth. We had him write. We were running the Hilton. We had him write a couple of these mystery weekends, and he had all his actors involved and everything. We had probably 100, 150 people participate. It was a promotion, but it was incredibly fun. And you teamed up with your wife or whoever, and
so was this like friends of yours, or did you like sell tickets and promote it?
What we did was use it as a promotion with meeting planners. So we had a weekend where meeting planners.
Oh, and people stay in your hotel?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
So it was huge. It was fun. It was just a hoot.
So like a professional meeting, and they could do their professional meeting and then have some time to play the game too.
Exactly.
Oh, that is really cool. You don't still do them, do you?
No, I haven't done it for years.
Oh, you should. Give me a call.
Who will? That's a good idea.
What hotels do you have in town here?
Oh, we used to be the Village Green Corporation. We developed and ran the Valley.
Oh, is that in Cottage Grove?
Yeah, that was the first one that we had.
Yeah. Have you sold it? You said used to.
That was years ago. Yeah. So the Village Green sold in '85. We had the Valley River Inn sold in '90.
Oh, you have the Valley River Inn?
It's all part of the same outfit.
You're kind of a big deal, huh?
No, not at all.
It's okay.
These are management deals, so we managed the Embarcadero over in Newport years ago.
Keep that eye real still. I'm going to give you a little depot of some Kenalog that will keep you from needing eye drops for the next month. That's done. Okay, boss, you're all finished.
What?
Yep. We've come to the last page of this murder mystery.
Yikes. Okay. That's unbelievable. You are fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for